everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel Musings with Mayuri and welcome to this series Ask and Ace because every doubt matters. So one question that I usually get is how did I manage to clear CSAT in my third attempt? I have attached the snippets of my mark sheets from 23 and 24. In 2023, I was not able to clear CSAT by 1.82 marks. I had scored 64.18. Okay, whereas in 2024, I managed to score around 90 marks in CSAT. So in this video, I'll talk about how did I manage to clear CSAT in my third attempt. So with respect to CSAT, I started from October itself. My GS preparation, I started a little later, but I had started CSAT already, okay. Initially, I went about solving topic-wise PYQs by referring to Sunya IAS video on YouTube. They have a playlist where they have solved all the PYQs in a topic-wise manner. And what they have done is they have not overburdened us with formulae and all. They have taught it in a very simple, easy to understand manner, and anybody would be able to easily understand it. Okay, I'll attach the link of the playlist in the description below. Then what I did was I took a printout of the PYQs and started solving the PYQs year wise, like from 2013 to 2023. I solved each and every paper. Okay, I solved the papers thrice. And one important thing to note here is see, uh, even if I had solved a particular question once, I would not hesitate to solve it second or third time, because in every attempt, like the first time solving, second time and third time, I would try and solve the same question with different methods, and I would try to analyze like it in a better way. Okay, and what happened with this was like whenever I would see a question in the examination hall, or maybe when I was solving mock tests, like I would easily understand like, okay, this is from this particular concept and this should be my first step with respect to solving the question. So repeated solving helped me do that. And see, one thing I want to tell here is you have to identify your strengths always. Okay, strengths are not just with respect to any subject, in general strengths. So one thing with respect to me is my strength is repeated revision helps me to better recall. So be it with respect to GS or CSAT, because I was able to score 90, then I got confidence on CSAT. So I'm telling you people that, find your strengths and put that to use. So repeated revisions had worked well for me in GS. So I applied the same method for CSAT as well. I solved them 3 times and that helped me better approach the questions. Okay, and one more thing is I solved the questions in traditional manner only, and I did not refer to any formulae, shortcut, short tricks as such, because see, I had not cleared CSAT in my second attempt and that pressure was already there. So I did not want to burden myself further by, trying to memorize formulae or maybe shortcuts as such. Okay, and I had attempted around 10 plus mock tests. Okay, and one more important thing is like I had realized this after my second attempt. See, I had solved CSAT, okay, but that was not when the examination was near. It was like many months before the examination, and I understood what happened was when I went into the examination hall, I felt like already that confidence had shattered, that oh, I did not do CSAT lately, so will I be able to recollect, will I be able to solve? That my confidence was already shattered, so I felt that lack of continuity when I went into the examination hall. So in my third attempt, I managed to, do that during my practice, that, even if the prelims paper was on the next day, on the previous day, I took out 2 hours and solved some questions. Okay, I basically solved PYQ so that when next day when I go into the examination hall, I don't face that starting trouble. So this is how I overcame that fear basically. One is like repeated solving, and one is by building confidence by ensuring continued practice. Okay, and I would like to give a certain points for all of you to remember. See, CSAT is not about solving once, and CSAT is also not about knowledge. For example, like if you are given a question, you might be able to solve it very easily at home, but when the exact same question appears in the examination, you might not be able to solve it, or you might not even get an idea how do I approach it, though you have easily solved it at home without even reading the concepts. So this happens because, one is the time constraint. You have to attempt maximum number of questions so you are able to, manage to score above the cutoff. And repeated practice and maybe repeated revisions try, tries and helps in, helps in ensuring that that confidence is maintained. Okay, so you have to ensure that it's not just about knowledge, it's about properly strategizing the paper, like how will you attempt it, and also ensuring that you do adequate practice with respect to CSAT. So it needs continuous practice, and alongside, you can make this formula sheet. I did not rely much on formulae. Like, I used to revise one sheet when the prelims was very near, but throughout the course of my CSAT preparation, I did not rely much on formulae. But if you are a person who is comfortable with formulae, then please make a sheet simultaneously, and you have to focus on your strengths. See, for me it was reading comprehension and reasoning, but with respect to quantitative aptitude, I was not that confident. Like, some basic questions I was able to solve from number system, permutation and combination, probability, time, speed, distance, and all of that. Basic questions. If the questions were very difficult, no, then I would not try and attempt them, because I know that that was my weakness. So you have to be able to identify your strengths, two stronger areas. If you manage to, find out with respect to CSAT paper, then you'll be able to easily clear the paper. Okay, so this is all that I had for with respect to CSAT in this video. I hope it helps. Thank you so much.